Good afternoon, everybody. I am packing up and getting ready to head to my Colorado over-the-counter elk hunt, and this is my first time to do a Colorado over-the-counter elk hunt. I've hunted New Mexico quite a bit. As you can see, I live here in the mountains of New Mexico and love it here, but it's a draw state, and haven't drawn out this year, so figured, well, I want to hunt elk, so put in for the over-the-counter tag. So anyway, I'm going to keep you guys posted on how I do. I've got about 2 weeks I'm going to spend there. I've got one tag for elk and one bear tag. My brother-in-law is going to join me a week from now, and he's got an elk tag, so we'll see if we can tag 2 elk and a bear if we're lucky, or at least get 1 elk. But I want to show you my setup before we get going. So when I'm not hunting, I am a realtor in New Mexico, but I also sell kettle corn at fairs, festivals, and at the ski resort here in Ruidoso, New Mexico. But since I'm not working because of COVID, kettle corn, this is going to be my base camp rig. So if any hunters see sweet mountain kettle corn out there, don't come a knocking for corn. I'm going to be out hunting. Which this works perfect because in the back I've got all my kettle corn stuff removed, of course, but I've got basically a toy hauler. Got my ATV here in case I need it, get around. Got some propane for my Camp Chef grill. Extra gas. Let's go around to the side here. It's kind of spoiling me here because I've got enough room once everything's out for a cot. I got AC. I've got my generator back there for heat. I've got an electric heater. And here's all my goodies here. Dry goods. Whole bunch of hiking food, easy to prepare food. Coffee, kind of miscellaneous stuff. Pickles. If you're not a pickle fan, you're missing out. These are great after a long hike to help you rehydrate. Bunch of waters. I've got a little portable Coleman shower for hand washing and showering. Of course, all the booze and water and energy drinks. And then I've got a little cabinet up here. Miscellaneous stuff. Fire extinguisher bags, first aid kit, all the necessities. So, and of course, I'm probably over preparing, but I'm going to be gone 2 weeks. So I want to be prepared for everything. 3 pair of boots, all my camo, hunting gear, calls, binos, etc. Extra oil for the truck, water, coolers, and shovel in case I get a fire, and my Camp Chef equipment. And there's little Brookie running around. I'm going to miss these guys. There's Blake, little Brookie riding a stick horse. So I'll keep you posted. Morning. It's almost 9 a.m. I am in northern New Mexico. I've been on the road since about 4 a.m. It was like the night before Christmas, so I didn't get much sleep. I still got several more hours before I get to my over-the-counter Colorado archery unit I'm going to hunt. But I am super stoked. Got my bow, my tag, all my sups and everything ready in the big red Sweet Mountain Kettle Corn camper base camp here. So we will keep you posted, and hopefully we'll get into some elk. Getting there early enough, might even do some hunting this evening. Stay tuned. Officially day 1 of what I'm calling my day 1, September 15th. Slept kind of good on here. I turned off my generator because it was really warm last night. When I woke up throughout the night, it was freezing. My thermometer said 36 in here, it's 31 outside. My cot's got some condensation on the bottom, so I'm going to have to put a pad or something down below there so I don't get cold, or leave the generator on all night, or wear base layers, one or the other. But it's too cold to go outside and make real eggs, so I just cheated a little bit, made my little dehydrated meal, all base layered up here. Probably a little too layered up for the hike. I'll probably start sweating right away, but it's 31, so pretty chilly. So I'm taking some extra clothes to change into and later up. But bugle, bow, we'll grab that. We're gonna head outside. We're gonna just walk out from the camp today and see what happens here. So, wish me luck. Little mountain spring. Come right outside of the mountain, flowing on down until those don't have to go up top of the water. Got all the water they want right here. Well, this is some beautiful country. Great weather. Quiet. But not one bugle, so I'm not in the right area, or they're not talking, which I should be talking. Peak rut right now, so I gotta find them. I'll walk over that next hill. Bird's pretty curious. Flew down right beside me a second ago. Pretty bird. What kind it is? Well, decided to call it quits on my morning hunt here, at least part of it, from behind the trailer. There's just way too many roads here, too accessible for other hunters. Making a lot of hunting pressure, and I didn't hear any legit bugles. I heard a couple, but I think there were other hunters. So, got to make a decision. There's one other area that would involve a long walk into the backcountry, which I'm not opposed to, but it also begins at a trailhead, so there may be a lot of other hunting pressure there as well, even though it's way back in there, and I hate to walk all the way back just to have more hunters back there. So, got to do some thinking here while I get a bite to eat and figure out where to go for the remainder of the day. Relocating base camp. As you can see, the aspens haven't totally changed yet. They're starting to fade from their dark green to light green, but not yellow-orange yet. All right, base camp number 2. Came off the big mountain. We're about 6,500 feet elevation now instead of 10,200, so it should be a little warmer down here for the night, so it shouldn't freeze. We are in a designated National Forest campground, but after certain dates the guy told me it was free. I actually ran into the Forest Service guy, and you just unlocked this. So I'm the first one in this little campground roundabout here that has several cool little spots. I'm in bear spot number 1. So anyway, I'm gonna do a quick tour of the camp, and then I'm gonna try to find a place to go tonight. Hopefully have some better luck. So bear pulse spot number 1 here has a pull in. Got my ATV generator ready. Big red is set up, so when I come back, nice cozy bed there. Got some space to move around. Even got a picnic table back here. Back of bear here is open. Got a little changing area for me, all my goodies. Not back of bear, back of big red, sorry. And a place to get my shoes on. Got my sups. This is really cool because we've got a fire pit. There's fire restrictions right now, but the guy who works for the Forest Service told me as long as it's in the pit, we can have a wood fire, which probably won't be having too much of those since I'll be coming back so late and getting up early. Got a little place here to do dishes, wash hands, grilling station. Got a little light set up. And it does have a little tent camping spot here if you don't have a trailer to stay in. And here's a little panoramic view, kind of down in a canyon, surrounded by some big trees here, big steep cliff. did say there were elk up there, so we have to make a steep hike up there to get some. Anyway, so that's base camp number 2. Hopefully I won't have to move again. But there it is.